Accra High Court, I find special prosecutor 15,000 Ghana cedis. Your final office of the special prosecutor 15,000 Ghana cedis. Asemwa yede Ekokoda court ni nani say the High Court of Accra has stripped off the prosecutorial power of the office of the special prosecutor. Hon komo eni ababedini. In the next 12 minutes on the line, I have a lawyer, Ohene Amankwe-Jan, is a renowned lawyer and a broadcaster in the country, has joined me. He said, thank you very much. Now, Asemia Baye, ni China Senia Basa, I say, no cre, Asenya no cre, Ejebo, and Yabedu, Yahu say, and the cre, court ne Enyaka. Now, when Abano, doesn't mean that the office of the special prosecutor has been disabled. And I say, Yaguna Anessa.
Okay. Me mencha oziga na mencha wona wajibre a wo show program ewia. Me ni is ruling no in substance naturally say office of the special prosecutor Yagunu, because I created by an act of parliament, and it created the office of the special prosecutor. Na ejuma dia was a special prosecutor ADA no. And yet only prosecutorial powers and the demand special prosecutor. Special prosecutor or kwanya so be investigations. FR corruption and corruption related issues are FR politically exposed persons, any private individuals so say, and also linked to politically related issues. Now again, no special prosecutor office no so to me tracing of assets. Say what for company be so bicycle therefore I want to be a tracing, which for me Krano was very interesting aspect of the functions I was for here. But unim siga me issue I me want to see it's not whether or not, because High Court to me can say well good office of the special prosecutor because it was created by an act of parliament.
That mean can I say
Supreme Court.
Sorry, so na men can I say Yagunu kra, but what has happened?
A bit disabled.
Aha, yes, something like that.
Yes, of course, because to me, office of the special prosecutor no koye investigation na to me prosecuted there. Then there's no basis say office no ebe because siga Ghana for sika spending to maintain that office and yes kaketwa.
Yeah.
And the butaye the buy and say Attorney General so wa ban mu a the cabinet ministers or the colleagues ne party for will grab various positions. Ya na ye den say Attorney General ye cabinet minister obehwe ne nkrofo anim no prosecutor mo. Na bigidi ye say regimes aba so far no. Sa na ni nyina nete e just aban no free so na the opponent ne ba why so prosecute the previous appointees. And nunti na Ghana for to fashion out a way to fight politically related corruption and the cover as a special prosecutor arrangement way edibaye. Now Article 88(3) of the Constitution no a stand alone special constitutional provision. The act na the special prosecutor by no to me mu anase affects Attorney General powers to prosecute. Upon whom be no the special prosecutor. Now the me want to say, Sasem we know before the Supreme Court for determination whether or not the establishment of the office of the special prosecutor no inconsistent with Article 88(3) of the 1992 Constitution. In the Supreme Court ebenya kwenya adosuko na ordinary decision a fasa ade we ho ediaba enuti na ya memo wa say High Court no enka ebia ne kwan so empepi no enka obestay ne wa refer sa interpretation we no the common Supreme Court say ye de asebia bedom me by nam say asem no was Supreme Court amunya nka wie enti me ba hold on until say Supreme Court finally ordered decision by in respect of the powers, the prosecutorial powers of the office of the special prosecutor. But about the say the special prosecutor no options me no. But couldn't so be so appeal against the decision of High Court no the aba and also obeka ne nsa gu ne busa mentwa the Supreme Court for beka say Supreme Court for ka say office ne any powers to prosecute and then na investigation I was here yes investigation so Ghana for any na you be go office na na good na the BCS so these are the options there but me personally as a lawyer eba here mo kakra because na ma dwe yem say nka judge no be twan na Supreme Court decision na ba na yehu say
yeah
but I be that as it may, you know, the decision about no. So that is why we have to contend with. One director said all the cases are special prosecute, you know, on fan common attorney general, and as attorney general, Emmanuel, yet 2 years or never prosecute, and also so no, the challenges be brea, and bring the whole team come. But let's see, and bread enemy, and a more a special prosecutor, a bit to afa Sarasem.
Na lawyer catch you say office of the special prosecutor before sir judgment we see no and I say ruling we see no madam Juliana Wanzam our kotu sikapete ewo address echeduma se na okwa NDC primaries office of the special prosecutor to inside the friend no Urakis Lenyakon yese allegedly so yi sika bi and I say yi ade bi ani suspect say sika ewo ejoso by election office of the special prosecutor to nsafre no Rasafo Kantanka video bi pop up na ko pre DC ewo dwabin no so office of the special prosecutor Fredoma he battled the court case for over 2 years Kumasi High Court or the office of the special prosecutor including Yamami Cecilia Abnadapa. So in this case no those cases no what happened to those cases ebema Yamfane say Sankofone can they counter sue the office of the special prosecutor say no ni prosecutorial power beyond wagu omanimu ase.
Oh eno na make say Supreme Court we see the point and they say in cases are okay Kenya and a ba Safokantanka case now the High Court the assembly we and a case now state in the court don't forget say case biya epende ewo court biya say special prosecutor na prosecutor say attorney general na prosecutor say you want the prosecutor Republic versus Asumasi Republic versus Asumasi and say state no na prosecutor so when that say attorney general na prosecutor say special prosecutor na prosecutor or prosecutor in the name of the state at the time. It's difficult to be found guilty because of say court now dream now you're guilty in respect of that. The issue said that because don't forget I said the medical office of the special prosecutor and powers to prosecute in a court now they say it was say onya to me the free attorney general and son our prosecutor as so when there's attorney general ama to me and as ma to me that is a different issue that we have to contend with.
Okay so sorry save that Mametia say you so does it mean say so office of the special prosecutor who case be na sa case the honoma he can consult attorney general say me pese me prosecute na yaman go ahead and I said the functions per the office of the special prosecutor act does not have the prosecutorial power to even go there at all.
No, the act grants the special prosecutor the powers to prosecute.
Oh, okay.
It is in the act.
Okay.
But don't we say Article 88(3) of the Constitution no can say it is only the Attorney General and obetime initiate criminal prosecution in Ghana. And in fact, it is our constitutional provision no enema the only institution our constitution created as a ministry the Ministry of Attorney General.
Yeah.
Ministry of Justice and Attorney General. That is the only ministry our constitution created and man functions. In Article 88(3) of the Constitution, it is only the Attorney General that can initiate criminal prosecution. But the Attorney General now so bet me upon it, so to be the amount be about the patrona prosecution. That is why I kokota. Because the police about court, I prosecute war. they prosecute you in the name of the attorney general and upon it to me ama police for the year prosecution.
I see.
What I say? They had the same way and until as a case be doctor TB or police for more year prosecution. Now omocho say almost study for advice, and the advice on the docket becomes final. Until now, before police for me, committee proceed murder case inside them, they need the attorney general to give an opinion before they can proceed. But with a special prosecutor there, not because of the act or prosecute without recourse or resort to the attorney general for 2 minutes to prosecute. And on a high court can say without that mandate from the attorney general, special prosecutor and intimate yet prosecutions. Now normally no and come pass act in the way no. Nanka a bet me executive instrument bia a bet transfer to media office of the special prosecutor no there criminal prosecutions. But no one says oh attorney general na adwe and say or no cry him what in say special prosecutor prosecute cases in the name of the state is well and good. But to the extent Sabe issue for determination, the Supreme Court will have to make a determination whether or not when you fast why you pony attorney general 2 minutes be a special prosecutor no you famra kwan so and I say and famra kwan so because you don't forget say until say you be amend article 88(3) of the Constitution by due process. A difficult parliament on its own as such as our constitutional provision no akoma attorney office of the special prosecutor powers to prosecute on its own independently.
Yeah,
I think that is a challenge. That is why I say about extradition crana special prosecutor powers no end there. Now just saw attorney general or attorney general and a follow up on the extradition way. No? So that is where we are, and the Supreme Court will have to make a determination. Until the High Court they win about I say it be to say I prepare I prejudicial, but that is the decision of the court. But say not obi a prosecutor and as a case be pending. They say there all the cases in the court no say
of attorney general.
Attorney general. By the same prosecution and attorney general for can
appeal be done? Can I appeal be done in this case?
Of course, office of the special prosecutor a party to the suit. And you know me I appeal. So person challenging the decision of the High Court now. The special prosecutor can appeal against that decision. But maybe we have to say baby cry Supreme Court case, you know. The last time now attorney general and now filing address our there condom waiting for consideration, but that determination ever clarify and resolve any doubt to be the prosecutorial powers of the special prosecutor by the Supreme Court.
I see. Now lawyer akaka krani ye do see now ye the political aspect of this one. People are saying that per how Uraki Sejabe was appointed, like we heard that Ura Ufuriata was deeply involved the endorsement Ura Gabi Ochedako and some element to be very powerful in the previous government. And people are saying say even Omumpono how the Kisejaben is treating them no, it's likely say one day he can also compromise towards the previous government and start attacking or harassing the element of the criminal the current government. The reason why they want to take that power from him, send your beya on to me and yes, I don't know. Could this be possible? I'm asking you this as a political analyst, as a politician, as a broadcaster, and a lawyer. Could this be possible?
Ziga ukruwa we there. Make us try me because you see, and somehow we can no allegations as to the role Kenofurata, Gabi, and other people I will mention the player in the appointment of the special prosecutor. And me as a lawyer, I go by procedure. Said the special prosecutor acts no ekano. A attorney general and the Buama a nomination no and a call parliament and a parliament vetting no and a parliament Jane Tumo and obey a special prosecutor in all the processes and being who were or more than my appointment or buy or harassment. And in any case, me say a back and furata issue. No, I have maintained my stance to say a special prosecutor acquire offers all these case in a chino. Me because and the correct or not all chrome how call baby. Abra free so as finance minister or Ghana not on call baby. Abraham people lose elections. Ghana hana kenufurata te Ghana on call baby. And to so true letters send the hundred no or call bruchi. Intino sabre no special prosecutor not away heading. The no ne kenufurata or issues be a person here. Aden and there was all try maken. If free Ghana so quiet is our bruchi and sana was started sa. Adiana and all yen giddy say Kofanum Raya declared wanted in the Sunday. At the time, I not can walk Ghana, no. Not special prosecutor, not all yede. So, me personally, that case, you know, say, I don't even see how it is. But the point is that the point I want to say, who was special prosecutor? Regime Nankasa wo to say the NDC wo. So on to me investigation na on prosecute NDC near or politically exposed deemed to serve committee criminal political corruption be the anamfaso be the office so because attorney general prosecution say ban free so or previous regime ho no acquire prosecution of the elsewhere members of that administration. Ghana for concern and na omo want a cover special prosecutor by and say ye special prosecutor won koye air fire service approach. So I just said nipa free abem and son wa kwa hwehwema prosecutor. Ye per situation where nipa no or wa abem no ubetimi anya kokodro na watimi aye prosecution. Okay. And no me who say attorney general any special prosecutor no edru ba bi no so no ababonte be kan say attorney general no cry or no any nipa or na ye juma the junior of office and all that and blah blah blah. The point is that near Ghana for say yes spend this cows our office one on the say sabai to say they NDC wo hoy so grofo complain this NDC for paying for be here near mabi that's a special prosecutor to me to an amount. No, but chairman, this is free. Abai mu ansa na wakutu sa na money there. And then on it, attorney general, the difference between the woman and for so be in so. All right. So be my point, and they say, Uber share NDC for there. Or mobile and anka majority for no cry to an amount say, or more far and rap coin so the private members bill be a corner in a free home. But those are President Mahama Bambeka and so when you are no Juma. Yeah. It did not, and no 10 time no. And I say, we no copy court to a different thing, but whatever it is, court to know and make determination, especially with Supreme Court. This issue will be resolved once and for all. Thank you very much. Lawyer, we have to expand this as we are celebrating our 150 year of Supreme Court. We are expand this and engage you again, Lawyer Hine Amankweja. I do say you definitely see Madi. So Madi also Babeka almost say NPP for a press conference. They just had a press conference say arrested. Almost call for almost the divert attention. And Madi said that no, I have something to say about it. So we engage Madi. Thank you. Okay, thank you. That's brilliant. Alaya Ohinaman Kwejan is a private legal practitioner, a broadcaster, and what is and political analyst, and Yanini Dean Komo. The OSP lacks independent prosecutorial power. That's Accra High Court judges. They say the office of the special prosecutor has been disabled, and they don't have the prosecutorial power to prosecute without consulting the Attorney General. All right, coming up in the next 45 minutes is a new Patriotic Party just had the press conference. Now, almost say a binon call for in the Rambo style instead of inviting them as the ethics as the process the legal process but that been Rambo style
on the arrest on call for Nini say they want to divert an attention from the LGBTQ plus bill now and who bruhahaba. They want to divert attention from the failure of officer, the 24-hour economy, and they want to divert attention of so many issues. So that is the reason why they are doing that. Madi Jibrin is the director of elections at the National Democratic Congress, has joined me, and of course Dr. Keskin has also joined me. All right, so I'll go to them in the shortest time, but let's roll a couple of videos. Let's go to watch Justin Kodia from the General Secretary and as a Chief Executive Officer of New Patriotic Party had a press conference. What he got to say.
And ya from Abba Yashua near some Etitia Umakaya Ebra NDC Abine Efa Ghana Kunyakesi after 7 January 2025. Almost said in 24 no abada them MPP abada them and MPP from 24 so metata yon kofo said the Ghana mra no ye jitu say e de mra be ye aduma no security apparatus so mo mem ha e yo madwin so mo fa nye aduma ebra constitution ne ka or chapter 5 for our constitution say nipa bia say bi obechi no obediteni no o ma nko ba bia no say na de ko a waye and sampa ne pakọ no say bi o de be kwa abanku koma de nako na say obechi na so wachi no sa no ma be na akọ so ebi to chema ontumi ebi to hanam o say si be if to wire eni ko fo bebre emna tele maba wa so no mo fi se no ma e koso avemu anye eso nya kokoduo kasai omo so omo kasai wi a na re raji bi onu office ofobia wa for omo se omo de omo dwuma na se omo ko social media obi o be kasai ti aba ni bia mo frɛ no na mo nchi no ema ko for yem na te bebre bi ti se Central Parliament se Obama Fawaz AY adenta kumimu nyina no ekwan ya ban ne fa so dictate mu omo ebi ye don call remand isiamu ka kire mo se no man na ekoso no MPP emesre enka se mo ka bi maye nemu ye ka kire mo abonkoko se mro hi ye ni nkaso na se bi ebre bi du na ban ne sesa na de NDC before yakayaka de omo ye MPP for no se duro ni yeso ye omu bia mo bia be ye no sent e me ka kire se ade na BBC ekoso oye ni fruwa e say NDC aban second year ni sa subai na omoda na de ndo omoba abem no ye ka so ma ba fofo nti say de omasesa sa subai na NDC for that room ebe.
All right, Justin Kodia from Paul Kodia JFA and I'm what to say the press conference NPP for a year. I'm register, I'm displeasure at how they are buying a terrorizer or the air to Jano. But something happened in Kumasi where the residents of the former Jihawk and Asoka Parliament Ora Maxwell Kofi Juma was handled. I say enkofobi Korea ni fie na blah 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 kobuburu no mani say omo copy documents. A brother papa ni fie. The video is ready. Let's watch it.
Mobile, the lucky main way, so they use the back door and I'm not breaking. Come and see how they caused damage to this door. Look at it. They broke into his bedroom. So look at it. Yes. Look at it. A man, 70-year-old man.
And you say they take some documents?
Yes, they take all the documents that he has and the household keys. They've taken everything.
Look at how they have ransacked his bedroom, the laptop, everything.
They ransacked his bedroom. Look at how they just brought everything. We arranged it. They brought everything down. And then they came to this room as well. Broke the door. And then entered and do whatever they have to do. They broke every door.
So you could see their footprints. Look at
what are they looking at?
This is their footprint within the door.
Look into every door in the house. Why must this happen? Why? When government change, must we subject those who were appointees to this kind of brutality? Why?
They went to all the kitchens. This back door to the broken.
Why?
They go through all these doors.
All right, thank you very much. The communication director at my new patriotic party and Ashanti region and Oko Maxwell Confusion for the press echo on how a certain people are ready papa di fi anase omura papa di fi ekoye sa ade no na we don't know say national security whatever we don't know, but that is how it is. I don't almost complain say because of that. Okay, so the NPP and accuse the National Democratic Congress so almost divert attention from the LGBTQ plus pressure ORA and the 24-hour economic failure. So on the line, I have Madi Jibrin, is the Director of Elections, National Democratic Congress with me. Say thank you very much, Director. I say what joining here now. This is what is coming from the New Patriotic Party. You, as a Director of Elections, what the President Mahama about power, everybody are aware of it. And some say no. What how do you feel? Say. We a politician be a dachi be betimi atoni ade. How do you feel, sir?
Siga mame fa kwenya wenchia with viewers in Ray. Na menchia Ghana for so na. Minia any surprise political party holding press conference where titi concert all political parties does. And then the new thing, not the first time a political party have accused or not accused opponents. Not the first time. I'm surprised Papa say the MPP will still come and do these things if you got news. But say now say they have the right to talk and nobody can say anything about it. In this idea, Siga Mami Bisa. Say yeba pese yen divert attention on issues an MPP serial callers we na work at your we enquire police dey chi omo enquire yen say bet your nanka Justin ko nanka say nanka bet you nanka fenyo mike e na work at say diversion of where nanka won bet. But these are things that police are doing their work. You invite you, and the MPP saying nobody should be invited. Is it the first time? Obia Castle Radio, so I invited me, and TV so. Siga. Bobia answer, you invited me, the MPP. The Amfang to phone call Cry FM to ransack the area. Is it for them to divert attention of people? Munya mankasa munya friend say bemu is it Angel TV or so ya fan ko chin crofo under the NPP. So they should learn me say politics be eko do no ya class 1 agrodie no. But in the case all no a work kan wan asem no sika uni me say ya be chin crofo so uni me say
I see, because people are saying
gradually
ORA is being collapsed. They say that ORA is collapsed because we don't hear from you. We did not benefit anything from the ORA because you are here to prosecute or send everybody to court.
Mami Chawade, only me say enye na do any president a man for year ade amope with the law. Only me say we are working with the law of a country or pico court you can defend yourself. And then people say, man, yeah, no, by any to trust them, say, Cassie will be at the Bonia, Cochino, Kotumgeke. That's what MPP is looking for in this country. Is that what MPP wants? Say, you can't say what the Bonibia, son of Muya, Tatuti Katamono, yeah, the same thing. A crime be as well, you should arrest somebody and prosecute the person. That's what MPP wants. Over issue of this LGTB issues, MPP should tell us, say Parliament no eka rule of law no. Oma approve be President answer yana. Which na point you with the day say issue no more penny answer ni. Whereas when you say obi anye document and I say you approve be on Parliament for you to sign. So what are they expecting the president to sign when they are making noise?
I see.
On the 24-hour economy, after you making MPP follow our Parliament, MPP follow our Parliament. What did they do when they approve passing the bill for the 24-hour economy? No, not only Parliament, Anna.
Yeah.
So just in case or elections, I understand, or the elections for retaining Madonna Secretary. And now when you say MPP supporters, one can wear a moon to Abamano. Into Mambeka Assembly. In yes, I never stand all kind of 17 or a process. Nanka NDC year 4 years. I know I can say NDC year 4 years. Yantina 1, 2. Over Abadil LGTB issues. Nanka Parliament approve and I say a passive bill. No, I say, young people come on, sign no one sign here. They can speak. Okay? So, what is MPP? Amuna, make a tell them, Amuna. Amuna saying there, Yeko launchi the issue of a free health care. No? Yembeka same way, may healthcare, free healthcare issues. No? That's what MPP came to do today. They are rather pushing you from the good issues. See, I wouldn't say, Namia do more, Chine or Chilechi, say, about now, so fuel prices are, a man penny at Medina, as I say. Yanti show yanti also in the fuel prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what MPP is running away. Because you can't want sema, which means open be being cabio. Because I'm on one penny and now do 8 years. I got a fuel bread, what's it mean Fimu? I'm on one penny, my friend said, I could Baumia said, on Kabia 2 fuel, look up on no nimu. And one of my penny already the 2 fuel. So MPP will come and waste Ghana's time on this one. When the Montpellier will launch free healthcare, they will come and do this thing. But as for never normal raising energy, and need be over can once. I think that the MPP should move from the jokes and concepts and come to reality.
Okay.
Now you show video now we Orlando.
Apart from say almost cast watch almost call for no almost say how are more arrest you people should invite them, let the institution invite them, they will go because there are a lot of people are more invite to my koba but they are more invite to but we say more already pedifie now motorizing and more send and no money and
the pastor say we invited some and they went, which means the one corner security in Yomosa. And I want to say,
yeah.
I don't say dear to Muse. One answer, more mind Ghana, someone, yes, they go. Nobody will mind them. And
yeah.
And they can confirm that they are inviting him what they born in the Ghana for no, they treat him well. Not a fraud be now or yet to trust him. This will happen. Could be Wednesday.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We lost Madi Jibrin. I hope say Madi Bejina so obesa baby oba yede beto. So let me announce say we have Dr. James Kwabna Bomfe is a researcher and of course a lecturer or APSA and so I join here. In fact, he was supposed to join us during the conversation of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, but it's already been done. But he definitely obey joining. So, Director, let me give you a minute to wrap up. So now me kabi bi say kwanya mo faso a almost mura omu fie no kwanya mo faso mo chi adenta kumi any others ni if you have given them an invitation that they will have gone to the appropriate institution to answer questions rather than going to their houses with their cutlasses in this no.
And then I'm gonna more come especially Sir Paul Kumi Ekoka Asema Nipa MPP Comedia Obekasa who didn't answer serious issues. When the police invite you and you attend to respond to his invitation, I don't think anybody can take you on. If the MPP feel there's a problem, they should take the police on.
I see.
They should take the police on. They should go to court on the police at its enya. They should stop wasting Ghanaians' time on those issues.
Okay.
They should stop wasting Ghanaians' time on those issues.
Okay. Thank you very much. Director Pacho, let me engage. Dr. Keskin has also joined us. You heard Mahdi Jibrin is the Director of Elections at the National Democratic Congress. Director Pacho, don't go yet. Let me engage Dr. Keskin. So, Dog, this is the new Patriotic Party press conference. Almost they register almost displeasure, FI and normal air cost say almost divert attention, but attention from the LGBTQ plus, the aura and the 24-hour economy. But we share the 24-hour economy. To say the director can. It's been, the bill has been passed in Parliament. The document has been presented to the president. And also, the aura is working. A lot of staff and a lot of staff and the LGBTQ plus bill is also yet to be passed in Parliament. Say President. So if you say they are diverting attention, that what does it mean?
Yo, Miriam, I mean, now as the Mintia Kesben at the phone now. Miriam, I got a sense that he doesn't even appreciate the issue. If he does, can send me one more Kaya, Minister Kobeka. Respectfully, the first one, or say, you passed a year 24-hour economy bill in Parliament. Or pass a bill now, it doesn't automatically translate into 24-hour economy. And I say, we're reading on more budget, our year for 2026. How would share budget in some of the 24-hour economy? Just 110 million Ghana cedis, which so far even the dollar say 10 cedis per annum, that comes to $11 million. Now, Ufa Busitando committee report on where any scale almost here to implement 24-hour economy now, $4 billion. And the provisional John Dramani Mahama, the president, on to force it. No budget move for 24-hour economy. What the two scale one in 0.03%. That is how serious or unserious the NDC is about 24-hour economy. The other point first I want to say, NDC first day on 24-hour markets. Let me start NDC penny. He said, "Some dream who ye pa dia markets no muye via, and yama no muye good market you want on. So I'm be free here for now. Most of the things are going to come from China." Because the amount of 10 cities, stuff I call to Nema Bra, every booster one. Nemanum bear 8 cities, ever touch China, Yamanabi. So indirectly, NDC is creating 24-hour economy in China and not Ghana. That is so beyond take and send us in Yano, Okasim with China, very basic. There are things when they say, Omukati said 133, that was your operational definition for 24-hour economy. Mr. Wo, a Juma by NDC buy, not a year operating 24 hours. NDC about moving 24 hours. I have any partners for one shift. Our more 3 different states for it. So what is Mahdi talking about? That's a level of unseriousness. A bad Mahdi can also an MPP joke. The real joke is not kind. The second one is LGBTQ. If you understand the politics of this country, you say a baby, say president and not the executive at the bill for parliament, especially when they have majority in parliament. The majority no show interest about passes are beyond them. Now, since they are President John Dramani Mahama, Abeka say a year bill way any day, a year priority, LGBT is their priority. Reasonably, what politics, you know. Maybe question maybe sound say NDC MPs 187, which of them is going to get the balls for such a bill? No one has NDC MPs, NDC appointees, NDC officials, or we need to say a priority. Now, President Kasa net priority it also shows the level of insincerity on the part of the president. Yeah. And no, 2024, no. Many ni sana Ghana ni biya Land Cruiser. Many ni sana Ghana ni biya with your transaction. So how come Senate and not priority? And not issues of health, education, jobs, and then priority. But no, it was a priority for the NDC. So that is a betrayal of the trust of the good people of Ghana. So if somebody say and no on and no stay, now you can't say will be a top president anymore. It shows on lack of appreciation of the governance and politics of this country. The other thing, there was a third issue I raised here. You didn't mention this. But one thing I'm a person, Madi and NDC 40 said the same. Just like General Secretary Time, if Owo and Yamapage now will get the money, nobody's going to shield anybody. But the reasons are Odi inviting Crawford, Odi prosecuting Crawford. Reasonably, Anamitie Akwebi, almost a common sense family. This is what Zango for the time. Almost say you need to apply common sense in practical matters. What is that crime? Any expiry date? It was not been that image of Basintali Koye or the Rekukosi Baumian Semono. You can revisit it. They shouldn't forget. Image of Mukoye or Musika Baumiano, you can revisit it. They shouldn't forget. It's a catch what we say. One, in fact, development Ghana. Two, issues of LGBT and past team. Three, a year 24-hour economy and past team. Apart from say more abusing Ghana for more person express more opinions on issues. No, they been pan or marty. Now talk about Oracle Fijuma issue. Honorable Maxoko Fijuma Ewaka or Dukumasi. People come to his house according to Boyando. Or say for 45 Congress for warrant, Kadum Guta warrant. Not breaking already by coffee. Is that the way this country is supposed to be run? And you think that before Muni Nansan they from now call no Muni Nansan come invite. And I think some of these things, no, we should not tolerate them. Yes, they can another banana republic. Maybe if in 1992 about is this the way to go? I believe not. This is not the way to go. It is simply say back, not the account, not as young politicians, instead of us to speak truth to power. Near the kind of criminal, near everybody have been giving some jandam explanations. Near them rationalizing such an irresponsibility. Near financial by. What's that? My dear
dog, yan shadow. The Biana ye Casadi we say, with your Madi pa. No, Kabi say, Mumuna more divert attention. Now, yan shadi say, Obi Edi Bonnet, and I say, be a Ofumo May, na ye chesi nipa na aje ya. Na politicians and your press conference, we see politicians will start organizing people now, or thrown to the place. Near Aquesa, I didn't nipa na crown, and careful. Ye jeluno and I said the Kushima, a big creating stability in the country, unrest be by and Tieniano. Suddenly been going on since. So can't we stop this for a while? Naya Shadi, because a biana diana my friend papa in the bia wanko, Nebiana Abino would need him, another institution would need him to answer some questions near day. Rather than say the bia ye better press conference ne ye to the pagum say omo ankoye yes anoman.
Mene honorable Maxoko Fijuma Kasa I am friend or Accra Ombe Kumasi in Fio Kumasi. Omubu ne Punom course of papers free honor will be any papers in the content of papers from us free. The point I will make here is say, Yaki will be a penny padding. What I say, Ubiapa Ghana's car and Pamani. Now, when you have a government like the NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama, Obaya, one of the first actions will take here and say, then call for Mujina Port or Musa will be transferring. That is not accountability. What I say? That is building corrupt officials or more associated with this. If you only say Ora Kabla before or Penny Kabla before, the case are not on almost all courts. Our Jatu so Kabi Obetuya, almost for mine 60-40. Mr. Reason is many of them 60-40. Me Majatu is a Fagan sky. Now says cannot even 2 billion cities. Now is 60-40. It means that it's going to be 800 million. And then Ghana is Canadian. Now there are 500 cities in the only money. That brings me to the third issue, which is oral. Oral can sell about $21 billion. And then oral go. According to NDC for Adam a year A+, or say NDC for buy or more for the USDR to the extent say Abrana Tabo at the scale of government land so our canton is rate no. And NDC for not to be. As your mother it is already to him a good.
Okay.
And that is the diversion they want to put up. Because we are going to force them to account for all the car money. Mona Muslim go for US car. You know, documents are muti so the day a book of any master. Over Domino say NDC for documents and what you in a cabbage, that is the issue. So after 1 year, after 16 months of being in government, you come back and tell us, what are you waiting for?
All right, thank you very much, Doc. Dr. Keskeno Owusu is an NPP communication team member in Ashanti region. Doc, thank you very much. Let me go back to Madi, but I'm told that George Krobia Asante is a deputy national communication director of the New Patriotic Party, has also joined us. In fact, he played a major role in the press conference. Let me engage Madi again. That I have some reactions, a couple of reactions that are now by George John here. So that there are can you can't do aura no to say that be kaka. Do you think that comparing the aura to how our binary team I sell so far now, we share the economic indicators? Some of the promises are buying for fulfilling. Everybody knows things are going well. But when it comes to the aura, the volume of success of aura, no, don't you think you nyan to say they now to abandon the real was to see kind of fire?
Again, I'm happy to say Minya first Obayeno. Yes, Obayeno, some kind it only confirms they only came to divert the attention of the people from the free health care at your mama lunching there, from the fuel, from the good work that the NDC is doing. That's what he came to do. The MPP came to do. But when him say, "Ora, abuaya amande, nankanya ora, nankanya national services say ya, nanka obi ADS free." When him say, nanka by now. Nanka akwadawa ya wunu 1 year nanka obi tua no national health defense and national service ka ora and aboye. If order was not there nanka by now higher again. Ora has saved this country ama omanya obi atum say everybody is careful say ochinenti me nya mistake in MPP NB. So that is why for the past 1.5 years almost no on this scandal. I do bet you understand?
Yeah.
So a system na aba abukwa unya kwenya enwesika the omwesika so paper na bet me for so law any obedi no so no, it's a good thing that the country has gotten it. So if I hear somebody say in 2028 when they will not even come to power, assuming even they come to power, they will go to court and ask for the money we say you claim from the owner to come and account for it. How? On your consent, consent. Okay? Again, I'm saying until the parliament, I guess I would say the majority in the Saudi parliament in there, it should be approved today. Is that what they are talking about? So now they have forgotten about the process in parliament. Again, almost NDC need PNI about these LGTB issues. Let's not okay. I don't want to
that I meet you.
See, Okudato Ablakwa is part of those who have presented the bill to Parliament. So when NDC senior officer, yes. I have no problem with my brother Justin Kwediese or co-elections. Until we campaign, I'm a delegate out to Obama and say, one kasa to Obama. But in a real contest, in the serious contest, the NDC MPP must know. Say Ghanaians are not bringing it. Whatever they said today, did they add the reduction of fuel to Ghanaians? And did it contribute to even reduce fuel to Ghanaians? They should give us ideas to us to help this country to move on. But I say, oh, you say, because they themselves have given us information, say there are some people who should arrest them. They are worried.
Director,
Debut Ghana no enye banana republica say obi akase sika where the obi sika na akotu akotumo wrong.
Okay.
Obi to raise the issue on you baby our town keke. But because we believe in the rule of law, you see, you will use the laws to work.
Okay.
Unless MPP is telling us that stop the law. Okay. Once you have say you accuse of with this kind of coaching. Meaning, okay, said the MPP accused John Mahama. Say, well, estate, a friend say, Dubai. Okay, is issues, no.
I remember, yeah.
I'm not for Jesus then, Abraham.
That's a better
8 years, Mama could do that here now, Abraham.
That's a better see.
Yeah? That is so. I'm saying this, I'm repeating. Ghana, they began a Ghana, so I'm concerting they should continue doing this entertainment press conference. Why? Am I release it stress? I am happy they brought it this today.
Thank you very much.
To release some stress.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madi Jibrin, Director of Elections of National Democratic Congress. Today we are doing pure politics. NDC government in cover in arrest. On the line, I have George Krobia Sante, is a Deputy National Communication Director at the New Patriotic Party. George, thank you very much. And now you are telling us they are diverting attention, but according to Madi Jibrin, you are rather diverting attention because buying the free primary health care at the Aba. And they bama and no be yare no hospital ne say minor injuries ne yare nkiti bi ne sa normal diabetes bi ne you know ye ba be show mu free so eno na boy afraid of, so you want to do this to cover the whole thing. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Say, yeah,
go ahead. Yes, sir.
Good. I'm in the Pakistan. It's another Pakistan. And submission of Pakistan. So the Abafai I would do brand and I am not surprised because Pakistan is an authority when it comes to political communication. And he's doing very well for the political party, especially in Ashanti Media. Tia, and then MPP, a press conference. A press conference now, and Tia, and he said, MPC are paying, he said, of the food, as a bank. The one and said, of best suppressing the voices of the political. Any Ghanaian, especially MPP communicators, Omobeka, and Yaponia are buying a gun in the once in the army. Downfall you put Ametatawa, near the CI. Downfall CI Ametatawa, near the BNI. Downfall BNI Ametatawa, near BNI, Chesapeake. Abana and I can say, Ghana, you can't be mammy. The constitution, about 1992 constitution, a guarantee the Ghana and Libya. And this Abaya Ibad, Abadi Hamadan, and I always say, Obama Ghana for especially a MPP for Atinia criticizing about when you are Bonnie or Moyan. Oh, about and none of the MPP chose a present trophy. Now you catch the Ghana for Central for the one among the fourth extent of the fourth frame of the extent. And I'm also and said a real crack of Fabuswa. Into MPP as well as at the headquarters of the party was Mountain. Two surprise and for the I catch there. You were John Domani Maham, and in the NDC are buying. Now, I saw the Sankra Tona, the IGP, and the Ghana police service. Sir, MPP. Omuni Heno. They get a And a ban entity and faculty pension. The Oblonga politically motivated arrest and unwarranted prosecution of MPP communicators. Yabani Engineer said, young communicators. Said continue TV show, radio show, social media show. A bina brabobia all by and send fataya, a brabobonia, a day of mine, ever ball by no communicators need to be Nini Ziga. The brother to Abama Yama. One kasa, you can give an account of more than 20 or more communicators are by unlawfully attack our. A lot of them cry, I'm not telling about and TikTok by Let's put on record. Say, you are for the NDC for this time when it's our tyrant. Or you will be on better Bimamin or you will be our warmonger. These were some of the adjectives a man did in the NDC communicators, the likes of small boys like Basentali, Nom, Samij, and Finom. These were how he described Akufo-Addo. To the extent, he said, Basintali na kukodro patna TV show. Na yeru alona and it video ni aboyansa na yesi press conference. Now all can check Ghana for through the TV3 platform at the time. Say yeru Akufo-Addo no ye president of that at that moment. Aye obi a service boy penina. O nyini no onem emrantia eye emrantia efa mrantia any sign intino yeru adanko Akufo-Addo enso eposa abraboni. Assembly center and the MPP need the airport assembly for my penny listen to Trinity. Another that Akufo-Addo and Kashi. Yenya and Central need be a friend one who talk. I said, a car in Kunanado airport in Shamudia Abuchi and the car in Kunaka, if you must send money more room. Obia Pampancochi. Yenya Savage and only demonstration. Now, what catch there? Ghana for say all told you say kumnana do maye radio kumnana do maye yenya Basintalia yera Muhammadu Bawumia obia you say papa you upon the brain astramoni konchi a ifini ka dey any ekoko ye mfonyiri edited a picture edi frakonam aye nyenu se nkramofo frakonam ese yera Muhammadu Bawumia sabakun and o dey ensa eye pia ese ni sani form. And what they got to on one cast and war. MPP.
But George, respectfully, yes, I remember when John Dramani Mahama won the election, but we saw some of the NDC supporters taking over institutions near there. Then Akufo-Addo complained and asked John Mahama to call his people to order. John Mahama responds to Nana Akufo-Addo and say he is the president, he can act now because he was not a president at that time. Now in this case, if the likes of Basinteles and the people that you are talking about, they did something or said something a bit good president Wufi and that's a bit defaming for which the Criminal Offences Act, it is enshrined clear that you can apprehend that person. Why didn't the president and I said those are affected, the victims, no omantimian prosecutors and sorry, omantimian and courts and rather than so be jamo. Now we would do omo ye dia send ye and one nana.
Let me tell you something. Democracy is a public benefit of expression. It's in America. And then Ghana, you can pride ourselves as Ghanaian. Then Kabi Mami Kabi. Another danko Akufo-Addo abayana. Another him say political arena and political theft. Sometimes there can be excesses. It even say as media and Central said what don't Central wants to support the living example for a lot of up-and-coming journalists. Think about journalism. Who say baby you would want to promote and encourage the culture of silence and intimidation, harassment. Yera Mahama introduce what your body politics. Who say if I have any problem, just ask the general secretary.
That's fantastic. But let's share this together because people are watching us. People are watching us. When we talk about a culture of silence, Professor Dubois, a deliver or JB Dankwa, your friend said lectures, you know. It is not mocking somebody. The culture of silence is not about insulting somebody. It's not about degrading somebody. But about those days, even democratically, watching are criticizing constructively, not destructively. That is what called culture of silence. So, do we have to encourage these things? Now, and
the days of JB Dankwa, of President. And it's I am putting in our any democracy, a lot of things have changed. Not social media.
All right.
Not new media, bigger. So not the new media or one area. This compassion I will say and take the wounds. And then if you see our advancing, if you see for the name, if you see for the name, not democracy is a bigger. And then Obia and it is good for us as a people. Sabio, any pan of something may not want to be and but what to mean a platform where express a sentiment and answer the consensus of where we need. And think what keeps us together as the people of Ghana and acquire your first to be Obia to be Chan. So young father said, Nanado by fine, the young control, Daniel, say a giant, Sami Genfinum, the Jab was telling Marginum. To the extent that somebody like Ashanti and the first degree is questionable can sit on the national television. Now I address a father like a schoolmate, and I said the age mates. No problem. We are learning from the NDC. Our message this morning is very simple. We are sending a caution and a reminder to the NDC. We are keeping records of what they are doing to our people.
All right.
We are keeping records of what they are doing to Baba Amando. We are keeping records of what they are doing to Chairman Untumi. We are keeping records of what they are doing to Chairman Abronya. We are keeping records of what they are doing to Adenta Kumi, Sir Obama Fanti Comedy, and every single MPP member. How are you a victim of this NDC political abuse and harassment? Sir, we are keeping the records.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
No matter how long it takes. This is a question that we want to also appeal to the Ghana police. Sir, you say your police is a professional security body. Best one.
This council no a recommendation on my penny a man additional 2 years based off his performance any day. 2482 the second was honored by the IGP or by and was say a normal day a chechema our IGP adwuma no okan the na ye so okan say and the police na ya kono ema omoma the police atade any dia. Apart from these two, do you think that the IGP Mr. Tete Yonu Christian has justified that 2 years additional mandate that was given to him?
Usha bibia police wo any issues free police muno. Was the outlook of the Ghana Police Service? Was show and answer what demonstrated security leadership at the highest level of the Ghana Police Service. Na enyo no kwa but we share omo aya appoint into the police, into the security services heads no. All of them, the nature of ejuma omo ye, any the collaborative nature of ejuma omo ye for the past 2 years no. It has demonstrated to say ye and answer ye pese ye and answer we appoint people into positions are almost the reason why they have been appointed with the right resources no on bet me ye and in the case of IGP Christian Tete Yonu especially why police na ba be ye akono na o share ni promotional style or the back any the nature of promotions are why ye as far back 10 years or more promotion and some of persons whose families have died in cause of action are neglected appeal compensation and many of those things ama morana call up in the Ghana Police Service in particular. The reason why me stress here no say Now promotion was one of the major issues, cardinal issues affecting IGP Dampari. Ubekai in Kumasi, 30 people took the IGP to court. Court krama judgment said, "You promote your." Now to have an IGP that promotes people, clear the backlog as far back as 10 years.
Yeah.
And always promote people when they exhibit high levels of professionalism. Commendable. And then, meaning say, office. All the people hiding in offices, all of them want to be field officers. Because someone himself, someone coffee, no more year. The likelihood, sir, you will attract the eyes of the leadership and they will recommend you for promotion. It is very high. And Tibina, long and short is that he has demonstrated leadership. He has shown the leadership we needed in the Ghana Police Service. He has created a new act of the interest of the state. And I think that is the best way to go.
That's fantastic. Now let's take the promotion now. 10 people and as a personnel have been promoted. Apart from that, January 2026, started promotion. Now a couple of promotions, including this one. Now this one also enormous CSA 10 police personnel F4G. Your friend is F4G and armed robbery tema COMT6 and all that. Now catch take us through the Ghana Police Service Act. How do we do the promotion? See, a promotion, a quaben a fast promotion ever.
Awareness creation. Normally, there were standardized promotional regimes. HR promotion procedure. Say, Omar can say, why Juma to move from one level to the other. We had Juma 4 years, 5 years. Now HR throw and I say administration better say promotion time and to make ready to go to college and now make ready to write your promotional exam. That is one way of promoting people from one level to the other. And it's similar to most of what all the law enforcement agencies does, including the BNI. Now, you are another type of promotion a taxi. When you are an officer and you demonstrate exceptional skills, and now say you put your life on the line in the interest of the state, and now say why you be strong in the face of threat or many of those things, leadership can spot it. No man can say, even though it is not your administrative time for promotion, you are recommended say you are promotion. And then that's it. And to show one of the cases that happened in Kumasi, the women regiment for Atimensia or something, all of them almost yes some program be man share program no, but what I understand is IGP Christian Tetayano said all of them should be promoted, and it happened just like that. Last year, the special task force, all of them, because of Ejumabi Omunye war, Ejumabi Omidi war, Northern region, all of them were promoted, including the leader, the former leader, which was Bauer, DSP Bauer. And these are the two peculiar circumstances under which you can be promoted. Yeah, Kasa Sesia, Saturday, Omuye chief inspectors are Omubabe ASP. Yeah, Tromu letters Omuko College. And till Saturday, last week Saturday, all of them wrote the promotional exams. And the IGP cried, there are too many and there are limited spaces for the total number of people who will be promoted to senior officer position. And these are some of the strategies and I say standard procedures for being promoted within the law enforcement agency, not just the police, but similar to almost all the law enforcement agencies in this country across many parts of the world.
Now, say, promotional. For example, what I can say, apart from writing a promotional exams, and I say, why are the Kesibu police, the officer, Adena Wieno, Wabwa or minor, and I say, be integrity, be near Faso, near their promotuno. Now, catch some fancy be my bus service in Mebayano. I'm just a maybe 6 months old, and that's less than a year old. Can I be promoted based on a normal lay down, Siciano?
Definitely. And no, say the structured promotional guidelines path no. enye administrative path no enye HR path so obey adwuma 5 years and answer 4 years before you move from one level to another. We exceptional skill or demonstrate here no. The recommendation of the head of the institution, you can be promoted. Now, can promotion no, it's not just moving from one rank to the other, but it also can with all manner of things. Recommendation, appreciation, sometimes monetary, gesture be nina can can say promotion and to say can promotion where the structured one and I said the traditional one is you move from one level to the other and I said one rank to another rank, usually lower rank to higher rank. But promotion could also be said you have been moved to head a department, or you have been moved to head a section, or you have been moved into a zone, a senior officers that heads that zone. And now say you have been moved to handle a unit. These are all promotional structures and procedures within law enforcement institutions. But about exhibiting of exceptional skill, and I say showing bravado, and I say you being picker, handpicked, every 6 months, you demonstrated something. And no, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter how many years you serve at your current position. And you handpick and it is not just favoritism and as a tribalism, but you have to merit it and qualify for it. And in your case, yourself, they were an armed robbery, so as a result, he's recommending them for promotion. If they are 4, they are 5, they are 6, whether they are senior officers or junior officers, and I say a combination of all, can say way back 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and no. Because it's all about 2 months, 3 months into promotion in Kano, in line with standard police procedure. Now you are more be a promotion.
Right. Where Richard Commodore is a renowned security consultant in the West Africa and in Dean Commodore. The IGP you want to promote 10 plucky cops. So say share how this the last promotion by who share the works now. Police the temano. There's something that I want to ask you. Incident BC. One of the police person, I don't want to mention his name, now or off, and what he say issue nearby or joining force. In fact, he played a key role and very tireless role to make sure say the armed robbers will be apprehended. So in this case, you say KBBC was still police na kabeketa for ni Bibia because now or off. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, but my question is
okay, the question that I'm busare say, usha incident in Siena. Assembly incident one of the police personnel yabana basu sisiano na or off just an off day something like or leave or off something like that.
And but now you can say BBC yanka police never take care. Okay, you know eduma na ya no 24/7.
I see.
And whether you are home or you are not home, you are still a law enforcement officer. Na yekra yepo awaya adwuma obi na podie 24/7 uni off day bia enti utimi wo fie na ya fresh bradwuma e bia na no ye wo off day e bia wa call night anasa wo night duty ubekọ adwuma throughout the whole night for like a month ubetimi apon adwuma no uko drew fie na ya fresh baba enti there's nothing like your off day 24 until say the NDC people still there 24/7. 24-hour adwuma na yeye. Until all law enforcement officers, when you are in your house, you are on duty. When you are in the car, you are on duty. Any day, anytime, you are ready. Until uko military training, what they will tell you is in all things be prepared.
I see.
In all things be prepared. He said, whether you are home, you are bathing, you are eating, whatever you are doing. Say issue no see ya emergency bar ya and say crisis see ya and I say yeah, you have to be ready. There's no excuse for a law enforcement officer. And they say at least he was at home, he had the issue, and he joined his colleagues to make sure say they brought the issue under control. Our specialized skill, our determination, our the vim, and our the interest of the state. And he said BBC, unfortunately, it's BBC the state to take care of him, because some countries say even Oma Lucy life in line of duty, the state has neglected them. Christian Tete Yehono Baye on any police management board. You are compensating families. And when you fall dead in line of duty, it is the responsibility of the state to ensure say you have a befitting barrier and your family is adequately compensated. And that is the rule, and that is the standard procedure.
That's fantastic. We are leaving you right now, but the World Internal Security and the Police Index, ranking ABBA. Now Ghana, we are still on the 8th, I say the 8th position in Africa and 87th in the world. Now, when it comes to the world, we keep dropping, because I remember 5 years ago we were somewhere 60 something. That we keep dropping. We are now 87. But as for the Africa, we are still on the 8th for the past 5 years. Now, tell us what else do we have to do? Bema that ya peji emukakra. Ena omo me ranking dia na ya omushe. Omode yes no.
Number one, almost share crime investigations. Number two, almost share prosecutions. Number three, almost share confiscation of crime assets. And number four, almost share law enforcement effectiveness in general. Number five, normal share the total number of police officers per citizens. Then number six, almost share equipment at police before you see. Then number seven, they will look at the general professional conduct of the police service. Then number eight, every share the resources at the disposal of the police. Then number nine, share the competencies and the training capabilities of the police. Then number 10, share your involvement of the police in global peace. Then number 9, share hierarchy of the police and political interference. These may be some of the benchmarks I share. Now, one of the things to me making stay on number 8 for a long time, they said the police don't prosecute cases as they used to do. And Attorney General, even now that they said Attorney General should be releasing authority to special prosecutor and others, I am of the view, that the Attorney General should always make the police prosecute cases. A lot of specialized prosecutors so they will win the cases for Ghana government, because I have worked as a technical advisor for the anti-human trafficking unit of the Ghana Police Service for a very long time. We were going to court, we were winning cases, Ghana rankings was up there. President Obama Baye, the woman who was heading the anti-human trafficking unit of the Ghana Police Service, was given an award. That tells you how well we were doing as a nation. So it is time we look at the judiciary again, the justice system, and how well they have helped the police and answer crime prosecution in this country. Because the police for your investigations, not case, not delay, and answer justice system now hold up case, because of a lot of cases at the court, or lack of lawyers from Attorney General Department to go to court, or lack of prosecutors to follow the case. Delay prosecutions, it's not something that speaks well when it comes to crime prevention and crime prosecution within the law enforcement environment.
All right, thank you very much. I said thank you very much for today. All right, that's Richard Kumado, security consultant, one of the best and the finest security consultant in West Africa. And what is Yanini Etchin Komono.